So you guys have had a couple games in a row now against Toronto and Buffalo where there's been a definite scrappy quality to the game. How much do you have to be cognizant of making sure that penalties don't get away from you guys against Philadelphia when there's almost always that tone between you two teams?
Yeah, I mean, those are kind of two different games, but I think last game especially we probably were a little too emotional and guilty of being a little too aggressive, but at the same time those games are going to happen sometimes, and you just got to recognize it and make sure that it's not something to make a habit of, but at the same time I think you have to like the way we've stuck together, and I think the most important thing is to know the different scenarios and the situation to do that. But tomorrow's not that time. The intensity is going to be there. We don't have to add anything to it, and we got to play a good game.
Sidney, did you see the goal by Linus Mark on Friday night and the shootout win?
Yeah.
What were your thoughts on that?
I think surprised like everyone else. It takes a lot of confidence to do something like that. Most guys first shootout attempt in the NHL, probably just worried about getting a shot on net, let alone doing that. So he's got a lot of confidence, and he put it in. That's the main thing.
Do you think that's good for the NHL?
Yeah, I mean,
it's a little more attitude.
I don't know if I guess it's a shot. He scored. Doesn't matter how you do it, and I think for him, it's good at winning. It's if you're gonna do that your first time, it's good at winning.
Isn't there something, I mean, when you turn your back to the goalie after you've taken the puck, the goalie has a shorter distance to watch what you're coming down to do on him, I guess. Is that maybe part of any advantage, if there is advantage to doing something like that?
I don't know. I mean, maybe the goalie's thinking, like, what's he going to do if you do something like that? You don't see it a lot, but I don't see a huge advantage doing that. I mean, maybe there is, but if anything, it's probably more of a wow factor as far as a goalie not expecting what you're going to do if you kind of do a spinorama that early. But don't want to analyze something too much. He made a spin and made a great play, scored, and won the game for his team. So it's like I said, it's just good at winning.
Sid, you're a pretty superstitious guy, I think, under normal circumstances. Does that increase when you're on a streak, when the team's on a streak like this?
No, not really. I mean, I don't know what the difference is between superstition and routine now. I mean, they're kind of hand in hand, but I think that's the whole point why you have a routine and why you try to prepare the same way. It's just so whether you're winning or losing, you're doing the same things, preparing and getting ready the same way. And I think if anything, that's probably more what it's for is to know that every game you're ready.